a tiny bubble, like a movie without ending.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to record this video because I've been meaning to do it, and honestly, if I don't do it now, I'm probably never going to do it. We're distressing a denim jacket and also adding some pearl detailing to it because I've just been super inspired by what I've been seeing out there. And I wanted to make this jacket extra special. I purchased this Levi's denim jacket at the Goodwill Clearance Center, the Goodwill bins. It was probably about $2 at $1.39 a pound. But I don't like just simple stuff. So I decided to upcycle this one. I'm actually going to Disneyland in a few weeks, and I decided to add like some special touches just to add some spice to my outfit. So I'm so excited to show you guys how to do it. There's a million and one ways to distress denim, and you can find a lot of those videos online, but I decided to show you how I do it and then also show you how I add those pearl details because it's easier than people think. And I'm so excited to see how this comes out. I have like an image in my mind, but things always come out a little different. So yeah, let's get to it. So aside from your denim jacket, which of course is the main event of the video, you're also gonna need a pair of fabric scissors. I think these are from the dollar store. A piece of cardboard just to make sure when you're cutting it doesn't go through onto your table or whatever other surface or to the other side of the jacket. We're also gonna use a cardboard cutter. You're gonna need needle and thread if you're gonna be adding the pearls. Chalk is optional if you want to kind of draft where you're going to be adding the distressing before you do it. Sandpaper is crucial. This is what's going to help you get that worn out look from the distressing. And then just a quick note, these pearls I actually purchased at Walmart. It's 325 pieces for about $5, which is a really good deal. I wanted to cut the jacket at the hem. So before I start on the distressing, that's what I'm going to do. So this is a perfect example for the reason to use a piece of cardboard under the denim because this paper cutter is serious. I think this is from Walmart. It was about $2, I believe. But look, that would have totally gone through and ruined the tablecloth or the other side of the jacket. So this comes in so handy. So now that the bottom, the hem is cropped, I'm actually gonna go in and just show you how the sandpaper works. So I'm gonna go in and just kind of sand it out. And once you wash it and dry it, it'll kind of continue doing that little fraying and wear, so that helps as well. So I'm just gonna go in and help it get started. So now we're gonna get started on distressing the front. So a quick tip that I've heard a lot of people recommend is try to distress anywhere where you would naturally get distressing with wear. So I'm just gonna do it in the front. I also recommend getting inspired, so maybe following a few pins on Pinterest, and wherever you see there distressing that you like, you can do it. I'm gonna do it here. Now this is where you could possibly use the chalk if you're a little worried that you might mess it up and kind of give you like a little outline. The sponge helps to just clean it up if you made a mistake and you want to change your mind. But it can be helpful. I would recommend starting with like maybe a centimeter, half an inch lines in between, and they recommend going in like a hexagon. By they, I mean people online. So I'm just gonna get started here, and it's small enough to where if it's messy, it's not a huge problem, or a diamond shape. Sorry, I don't know my shapes apparently, but we're gonna go in. The cardboard is in there already with the handy dandy box cutter. Make sure to be very careful because it is very sharp. You can see we have our little lines drawn out there, and then you're gonna take your sandpaper and go along the lines. So sand it along the lines. You could already see here the fraying and the loose threads, which is exactly what we want to see. Now, another tool I forgot to mention is tweezers. And it's optional only because, like, let's say you have nails like me, I could just kind of like pinch the like the frayed fabric off. Or if you don't, or if it's a lot easier, you can grab it with a pair of tweezers. Now, this part is a little tedious, so just make sure to be patient and it'll all be worth it in the end. I love it so far. Now again, if you think this looks a little unnatural, it'll look a little bit better once it's washed and dry. This will all kind of just like blend in nicely. So that is how it'll turn out once you're done. So before I go around and distress the rest of the jacket, I'm actually going to show you some other ways or areas to distress that isn't necessarily like this. That would also naturally kind of distress, which is like around like rims of pockets and hems and things like that. So I'm just kind of going around and just some areas. You don't have to do it all the way around. But like, for example, here, I think it would look cool. So I'm gonna take my handy dandy sandpaper and then just distress. I think it just helps it look more natural when there's other areas that are distressed as well. So that definitely helps. And this is again optional, but I love the way it turns out. I think it looks even more effortless. Lint roll that a bit. And look at that. The next step is going to be sewing on the pearls. So I'm gonna quickly show you how to do it, and then I'm just gonna go around and add it pretty much to the rest of the jacket as I see fit. Not sure yet if I want to go the lighter or the heavier route, but I will decide as I see the jacket go, and then obviously you'll see the end result. But let me show you really quick how to sew on these pearls. Alright guys, so I have my threaded needle and my pearls. Like I mentioned, this is to wear to Disney, so I was thinking of going with like a Mickey shape, like a head. We'll see how it goes. I'm just kind of placing it like that, so not necessarily really close together, because then that just kind of looks like 3 circles, but if you do it like that, you can kind of see the Mickey. So I'm gonna start with the middle one and then add the ears, and again I'm gonna do this and then go around with the rest of the jacket and then show you guys the final product. So let's do this. Kind of obsessed with it. It's not like totally obvious, but you could totally see it. I might try to make them a little bit closer, but it is hard because by the time you sew it, but I'm not mad about this. I think it looks so cute, and I think it's gonna look adorable once I'm finished and it has them all around. So I'm gonna get to working on that, and I'll show you guys the finished product right now.